What's going on, world? Today me and Kane are down in the Whitley County section of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Today I thought we'd come out and chase a familiar waterfall. Thought we'd go down and check out Dog Slaughter. I don't expect any kind of epic flow on it. It's been a little bit since we got some good rain. Looks like the area down here did get a little bit of rain yesterday, last night, this morning sometime. But I don't expect anything crazy on the falls, but it should still be worth hiking down to it. Nice peaceful flow on it. Be nice to sit there and kind of relax for a minute. So that's what we'll do today. But I also want to get out here and check and see what wildflowers are in bloom out here in this area. Should be some nice ones, but we'll just have to get up here, hit the trail, see what we can see, I guess. Yeah, I'm always grateful when I pull up and I am the only car at the trailhead. That way I know I got the woods all to myself. It's gonna be nothing but solitude on the way out to the falls, nothing but solitude at the falls, and then maybe nothing but solitude hiking back out. You never know. But always grateful when that happens. But I have noticed a few wildflowers blooming along the way already. Some violets. But we're gonna go up here. I'm sure the bridge is still out. But let's go up here. We'll cross the creek, head out the trail, go check out the falls today. Alright, now from here, we're going to take the Dog Slaughter Trail out to Dog Slaughter Falls. Be really nice to see some little newt salamanders out here today. Kind of good conditions for them. The ground's a little wet. It's a little cool out this morning, so maybe we'll see some little salamanders. Alright, check it out. First salamander of the day. This one's pretty bright and vibrant too. Pretty cool. Alright, check these flowers out. This one's starting to open up. This one's still closed. I guess he's waiting on the sun to come out. Yeah, the Daniel Boone National Forest is a really beautiful place. I love getting out here after a rain. They say the climate here in the Daniel Boone National Forest is very similar to that of a rainforest, and I can see that between the type of plants and trees that grow here, especially like the rhododendron, very rubbery plant. It just kind of gives rainforest vibes out here. It's giving rainforest. But yeah, really beautiful to get out here after a rain. Haven't seen any more salamanders yet, but fingers crossed, hoping I'll see a couple more at least, but you never know. But we're about halfway out to the falls, so let's keep hiking out here, go check out the flow, check for flowers along the way. Alright, so there is actually some pretty good flow on the falls down there today, so let's keep making our way down, go check it out. Alright, now here we are at Slobber Falls. Man, really good flow on the falls today. A little bit more than I was expecting, so as always, that's always nice. And as an added bonus, we got it all to ourselves. So we're gonna hang out here for a little bit and enjoy the falls. Alright, so we've had a good visit down here at Slobber Falls, but like I said, from here, I think we're going to head on down to the river, check it out. Kind of curious to see what that little beach area is looking like after all that flooding about a month ago. Probably a lot more driftwood, probably a lot more trash too, unfortunately, but that comes with it, I guess. But we're going to hike down here, down to the Cumberland River, hang out there for a minute. Alright, now from this connector trail from Dog Slaughter Falls down here to the Sheltowee Trace, we're going to hang it right onto the Sheltowee Trace, go downhill. Looks like somebody left some sandals out here. Pretty decent shape. Don't really see a brand or nothing on them. Decent little sandals out here for free. But like I said, we're going to cut down to the right on the Sheltowee Trace. Take it out to this little beach spot along the Cumberland River. Yeah, now we get to cross the footbridge going over Dog Slaughter Creek. Gotta be a little careful sometimes because these rocks like to get a little slick when it's wet out. Nice little cascades running along the creek here. And right here's that footbridge. Really nice bridge. I like this one. From here you can see the river too. It looks to be up a little bit still. Got that spring flow on it. In springtime it can get up kind of high. More little cascades coming down. Beautiful right here. Got a dogwood, still got some blooms on it. Pretty nice. Yeah, like I said, from here we're just gonna head down to the river there, that little beach spot, hang out there for a minute. Alright, and right here we're gonna head off to the left off the Sheltowee Trace, go down here to this little beach spot along the Cumberland River. I know when flow's a little bit lower on the river we can get out on the boulders, but I don't think we'll really be able to do that today. It looked to still be up quite a bit, but let's go have a look anyway. Alright, now here we are at that little beach spot. Nice little sandy spot right here along the river. I know I've came down here, I've hung my hammock between this tree and that tree a couple of times before, but never camped right here. I feel like it's a legal camp spot, too close to the river, too close to the trail. Sheltowee Trace just runs over there and then comes from right behind that boulder going up the river that way. But private little spot though, right here along the river. I know not too many people come out and hike this section of the Sheltowee Trace unless they're coming from like Cumberland Falls up to Dog Slaughter or reverse. But some cool stuff to see along the way out through there. I've got videos showcasing it. Let's walk down here to the river a little bit, take a look. Actually, it looks like some of that flooding, there used to be a big driftwood pile right through here. It kind of cleared most of that out. It's interesting. It's always cool to come out and see how things change after a big event like that. We can kind of get out on this big boulder here. I like trying to get as far out on the boulders as I can, get a closer feel of the river. I mean, we could hop out, cross those out to that one if we really wanted, but I think right here is fine too. Beautiful day out here though. Okay. All right, so we've had a great visit down here to the river as well. Had a nice stop down here. Got my feet in the sand and out in the water. Sat here for a minute, relaxed. It was nice, but these little gnats are starting to get a little annoying. Just had one fly in my eye. Had to get it out. But yeah, I think it's time to put the pack back on and hike back out. But from here, we're going to take the Sheltowee Trace back across that footbridge, back to the connector trail to Dog Slaughter Falls Trail, and take that back to the access point on Forest Service Road 195. Yeah, and then like I said, after coming back up right here, we're gonna head off from the Sheltowee Trace. It continues off to the right there, but we're gonna take the trail to the left. This is the connector trail back up to Dog Slaughter Falls. So let's go up here. We'll pass by the falls on our way out. We'll get another look at it. So let's keep hiking on back out through here. Alright, so like I said, we're passing back by the falls here on our way back out. But it's been a great day out here today. Great day of solitude. Great day of peace. Much needed. Got a lot on my mind again lately, so it's always nice to get out here, kind of disconnect and then reconnect. But great flow on the falls, more than I was kind of expecting and hoping for, so that was a nice bonus. And then went down to the river, got my feet in the water and the sand, got to relax down there too. Like I said, great day of solitude and peace out here. But from here, we're just gonna hike back out to the car, back out to the trail access point on Forest Service Road 195. Load up and head home. But as always, thanks for tagging along with me and the Cane Boy. Till next time.